The story so far, Earth has been caught in a time warp. Knights from the past protect our streets, while aliens from the future wreak havoc. Villains will rise. It is a desperate time. A time for heroes.
Just in the nick of time. I really loved the gritty, raw, kind of lo-fi animation style. It brought me back to some of my favorite kind of animated and cartoon shorts from the 90s. It really had that quality to it. And it had just the right amount of cheekiness, kind of a wink and a nod throughout. And the humor was on point, and it just was so well timed. I think that's what's key about this. And it kept up the pacing throughout. We never got bored with it. And there was just the right amount of exposition. We knew where we were going, but they made sure that there was never long stretches without laughs. The laughs were constant. And I thought this was great. I think I'd love to see more from this team and see what else they would develop, even making it more of a series.
Just in nick of time. Okay, this was very fun. I love this one very much. I hope it becomes a larger project because it has a lot of potential as either a TV series or a movie. In a way, it's dark humor, it's absurd characters and everything. It reminded me of that cartoon from the 2000s, The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. I don't know if you ever saw it, but I thought that one while watching this. It's so absurd, it's so crazy, and so funny. I love every part of it, from the characters. Mirror especially, he's such a badass, and the way he fights with the aliens and everything. And the story is wild. It's a very wild story. It has aliens and conspiracies, and a gigantic pyramid in the middle of the city, and it goes all the way, it goes completely over the top by the end of it. I love that moment when the little kid wants to save the old lady and he crashes against the pyramid just moments after the pyramid stopped. So yeah, it was a very fun. It was a very fun project, and I think it can work as a cartoon series or even as a movie. I don't know. It really has potential, and I love the animation. I don't know how this series was made. I felt it was like a paint kind of project. I don't think it's paint, but it looks like paint. So it's a very interesting um, style when it comes to animation. And some people might say, hey, it looks a little bit simple or something, and I will say no, it's part of the charm. That animation is part of the charm, and the story is so crazy that you just can't stop watching. It's a really really good piece, and I enjoyed it very much. So thank you very much for sending it.
This animation film, Just in the Nick of Time, was really fun to watch. I loved the animation style, and I was really getting Archer and Batman and anime action vibes as well. And I think the humor was really well timed, and all of the little sound effects were so purposeful and fun. And I also really liked the way they played with stereotypes and classic slapstick comedy at moments. I think this was a really well-made film, and they did an awesome job, and it's very clear how much time and effort that was put into this project.